Good morning, all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, it's morning here. I just got up and I want to do some arting. And it doesn't matter what I do, just glue stuff. I just want to glue stuff. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this tree. This is what I'm going to do. That's a tree. I bet that was a hard thing to draw, but it's drawn. And what I'm going to do with this tree, well, first I need some book pages. Let me just get me a couple of book pages here. And then I have my punch. I love this punch. I think it's called it's put out by EK Success, and I think they call it a confetti punch. And um, I use this punch a lot. It bunches all these different sizes of circles. And I punch this punch a lot. I do a lot of punching on this punch. But what I'm going to do what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to be punching some. I need spots. I need these spots for this art project that I'm going to do. And so I'm going to just, oh man, my thumbs, I'm telling you. I'm going to get me some circles punched, and that's where I'm going to start with this whole thing is going to be nothing but um, spots, circles. And now well, let me just show you what I'm going to do. I got a picture that I've done. Wait, as soon as I get these punched out, and I'll give my thumbs a rest. But now this, if you've got painty papers, if you've got, which I got to make me some painty papers because I don't have any because I use them all. And so, because I use them all, that's why. Because, all right, there we go now. But look at these papers. Once I have them all punched, look how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, boy, I'm watching them hoarder shows and I keep thinking, I am a hoarder. It's amazing to watch them hoarder shows. It's really good to watch them though, because then you get kind of idea. Oh, I was going to show you. Let's see. So I made two trees. Oh, that's right. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. That was a painty page, and I just glued one of my papers on there. But I don't know. I'm gonna do more with that sometime. And let's see. This book has got just a little bit of so much of everything in here. Oh, here. This is one of my pages. With these are all spots except for these dogs. I cut them out of greeting card, but they're just spots. Every one of them circles in my tree. And then this one is a tree. Yes, this one is a tree too. I made the tree and I put the birds in it. And it's just a tree. They're just all spots. All them circles. So I'm going to make another. I'm going to show you how I do it. I start with the outside. I start with the outside of the tree. Oh, my bottle here is not doing me well. It's not being nice to me. Okay, I'm gonna just use this little palette knife to spread my this. I'm using golden matte medium just to put my spots, and I'm doing the outside first. I'm doing the and these are all different size spots, so you just can. And so I'm just gonna cover up everything, overlap and cover up and the whole outside with just nothing but spots. And there's all different sizes, so you can get all your different little places covered with your spots. Now, the first one I made, I cut the edges off straight when I was done. So I let these overlap. But then the second one I made, I said, you know, I don't think I need to cut them edges off. And so I left them going. I left them on there. And I kind of like that. It hangs off of the book and gives the whole book a little bit more pizzazz. And that's what we're looking for here is pizzazz. So I'm just going all the way around my sort of tree there. Best tree you've ever seen in your whole entire life, I'm sure. And I took my time and did it well, and it's my tree. And, and you don't have to do a tree. You can do a heart. You can do whatever you want. And see, and you don't have to use these big circles. You might want to just use some smaller circles. Oops, I gotta get me some more. Stick them on there. I need to get me some more. Stick them on there. I gotta wash this bottle or something. I don't know. My squirter outer tubey thingy on top is clogged up or something. But then that's okay. It's all right. It's fine. And so I'm kind of not really, you know, watching that line I made. Just sort of the tree, you know. It just sort of gives you a quick idea, you know, of where you're going. And so yeah, so we're just getting this here done. If you've not watched before, if you're new to this channel and you think that I'm just some crazy woman that doesn't know a lot, well, you're right. My name is Scrappin' Lizzie. My mother didn't name me that. I changed my name when I got older. Scrappin' Lizzie. And I like to take scraps of things and make new things. But sometimes I just take other things and make things. But I love making things out of scraps. Scrap paper, scrap metal, scrap fabrics, just scrap stuff. I'm just scrapping. Just scrapping. Okay, see, so now see. Now, I've almost got the whole outside of this. My dogs are barking at the burglars. Hey, Oliver, don't bark at the burglars. You scare them. You're scaring the burglars. Okay, so there. I kind of think I've got the outside of my tree pretty much done up here. Now, what I want to do is, oh, you know what I want to do? Now I'm going to take my, oh, I can move my phone over here, unbury it. Okay, I'm going to take my watercolor paints here and put these right here. Oh, there's another phone. Let's put that over there. And that other one is just only like a... Now I'm going to, let's see, I want some blue. Let me get my blue. I love these here paints. They're so pretty. These are Artesia paints. This is an Artesia brush. You know what? It's not got no water in it. I gotta put more water in there. Where's my water thing? I gotta fill it up with water. Let me just fill that up with my squirt bottle here. Give me some water in there. I like using the water brushes, and then I don't have to have a dish of water hanging out. Well, some things when I'm watercoloring, I still use water brushes. I mean, a little pan of water and whatnot. And, but let me just get some water in one of these little pans. The lid of these are art. I think I said Artesia, but the lid has got those little wells in there, which is nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go across the top of these now, and I use watercolor because I want it to be transparent. I want to be able to still see the I want to be able to still see the print of the papers, because that is part of what I think is just beautiful. And so yeah, so I want to get that. And one day I'm going to figure out how I can videotape where I keep saying that and I've never figured it out, but where I can videotape and still and have a pause button, so for dry time and stuff. Okay, so there, now I've got that. I just covered that up with blue. Okay, so there, that's nice. You have to admit that's nice right there. Okay, I'll put that right there. Now, I'm not a professional, and I'm not a professional nothing. Well, napper. I take naps. I'm a professional napper. Okay, I'm going to take these spots now and put them into my spot box. Spot box right there. Okay. Then I'm going to use, then I want for the tree part, well, first I'm going to do the trunk. I'm going to do the trunk, and I'm going to need to have some, in my scrap box here, I have, um, I have some, I'm looking for like some brown-ish colors, and I've got in this, I've got some, ooh, I'm going to need, this is a greeting card. I'm going to need that. And then this is a piece of paper. That's going to be enough right there. These two pieces. And now I'm going to use my punch. There, it went flying way over there. Flying out of my hand. And I'm going to punch. So now here, what I really like using mostly is greeting cards. My greeting cards lately, though, look at that, how pretty that is with the holes. See that? That's going to be used for something. I just noticed my autofocus is still on. Turn that off. Okay, now, then I'm going to get some of these ones here, because then these ones are also color I want for the trunk of the tree. I don't need that many, but it kind of gives it, different colors, but they're all, kind of earthy colors, and that's what I'm looking for, in all different sizes. So now I'm going to go with my tree, and I'm going to put the glue, the matte medium, and I'm going to put that here at the trunk of the tree. So I did the outside first. I did the perimeter first of the tree, and then I'm going to do the trunk of the tree, and then so the trunk is like overlapping. I don't want the perimeter to overlap the trunk. I want that to be more stuck out. Stuck out. That's not like being stuck up or anything. I'm just stuck out there. I like these colors. These are good. So just look in your scrap box. Use the, always keep a box of, or whatever, that's not even a box, it's a, like a little file envelope, but I keep that with just scraps of stuff. And it's then you have them when you need them. But This here punch, if you're interested in that punch, it's called the Confetti Punch, and it's by EK Success. And I do have it on my Amazon affiliate link if you're looking for it, but it's like $17 or something like that. And so I've had mine quite a while, so I don't think I paid that much for it, but I may have. And I don't even remember if I got it from Amazon, but I've had others to ask me where did you get that punch, and so that's why I put it on my link, just in case anybody's interested. They can go and find one quickly. Okay, so there I have my trunk, my tree trunk. There we go. Now that's all of that color I need. So I'm going to take my extra little holes and put them in my whole collection box over there, which is just a box lid. Okay, now I want my tree, and so now I'm going to, my tree part, see, I just got this here. It's like a file folder, but they're like envelope file folders. And so I want some fall colors. Really don't want just plain fall colors, but I want fall colors in my tree. That's off of a card, greeting card. And let's see, see, when you look at a greeting card, you kind of look at the colors. When you have the old greeting cards, look at the colors. And you don't have to look at the actual image. Oh, that's cute. That's pretty. Do I know anybody who's going to have a baby boy? Yeah, I'll make a card if I do. Okay, I'm going to use, wait a minute. I'd rather not use those just solid. That get well soon card. Got that little wrinkly dog on there. I'm not going to punch him though, because I think I'm going to use him for a focal point on something. So, like that. And so I just kind of look through my greeting cards and stuff. Okay, now I think I've got a pretty good collection of what I want for my tree. Don't need all this, but it's here in my pile. It's here in my pile. Now see, this is going to be pretty because there's greens in there. There's some fall colors in there, and look at that. Let's just look at that. See, I'll probably, if you take another something put behind, I'm telling you, the things you can do. See, I'm working on one thing and I'm already brainstorming. Look how pretty that is. That is pretty. Okay, back to what you're doing, Elizabeth Marie. Now I want to get some of these colors. Okay. Now, that's where it gets scary. You don't want to throw anything away. And so when you punch out of a card like this, or anything out, then the image, what it leaves you, is so pretty. Oh, just go like this. Okay. And then, I want this, because this is fall colors, comes off of a Christmas card, but the colors, once you get them punched, then Oh, I didn't see even on circles on that side. I mean, even pretty colors on both sides. Pretty colors on both sides. Okay, let's see. Well, let's just go like this. Not try to center it or anything. Oh, looks like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese. Okay, now I have way more than enough here. But now I'm going to start doing the tree. But I want to have a little bit of green. Let's see, not much. So then, what I do with my thing? There it is. There it is. There's my thing. Okay, now, get my stuff around there here, and then I'm going to get some green in here. I want green, kind of a little bit of green, you know, for the green tree. But then I want to have, then after I get a bit of green, see, since it's a fall tree, I'm going to need, oopsie daisies. It's kind of blending in with the outside right there, but that's okay that it blends in with the outside blue, sky blue, pink, whatever it is. And because then you'll see, oh, I can't turn my page right now. I was going to show you on the other side, on the other one of the other ones, how I fixed that. I bordered it around. I went just around the whole edge with a bold black marker, and it kind of gave it a nice outside image border. And so, oh, as I was introducing myself to those who of you might be new and are right now shaking your head, wondering what I'm doing, videos all about, well, I'm 70, I'm gonna be 71 next month, 71 years old, and I never thought I was gonna get this old. When I was 16, I thought I was gonna stay 16 for life, but that didn't happen. It only lasted about a year, and then here I are, 71. But and the secret to living a happy, healthy life to 71 is to keep on crafting, keep on arting, and keep on crafting. And then when people say, well, what do you do all day? You just tell them you're an artist. Yeah, you just tell them, I'm an artist. I just art, and I glue things together, and that's what I do for my life. And so that's what I do. That's what I do. That's what you should do. Everybody should be doing arting. And so actually my tree, it, to me, looks like it's all blending together. And get some of these, let me see. This this golden medium, matte golden matte medium that I'm using is going to go over the whole thing, so it's okay. It's all good. And so I'm putting these more fallish colors then sort of over the top, and maybe some of the smaller circles. And And right now it's at its ugly stage. You know, some people say, you know, that when you're doing any kind of art, you know, it's always at some time at the ugly stage. And so, which I don't think anything's ugly. And but some people might think this is ugly right here, and it might be, I don't know. And so, let's see, I can't even hardly tell the edge. So what I'm going to do now I'm going to make sure I got it good and covered up with my matte medium. And so that it's perfect. We want this to be perfect. I could probably do it with a brush better, I don't know, but I just like using these spatulas. I just like using them. And so now I could go over even the tree part um, with watercolor paint, but I don't want. I like the colors that are here now, and so I'm gonna put a few of these little spots just down here at the bottom because now they look like fallen leaves, and so looks like the leaves have fallen from the tree. And so we'll just put a few of those leaves. I'm using the smaller little spots for the leaves that have fallen from the tree. Falling from the tree, they've fallen from the tree. Those are the leaves that have fallen from the tree. Okay, and so we'll get them on there. And let's get that on there like this way. Now I'm gonna help out the drying process with my heat gun. And so let's see, let me put these in, collect up my spots here where they'll be all in the floor. At least you can see my floor. I'm watching them hoarder shows and wondering, I keep thinking, do I need to just get rid of everything? Okay, now I'm going to use my heat gun. And yeah, I got to quit watching them hoarder shows. They scare the heck out of me. And so, oh my God, that's going to be me. And so we'll just go ahead. This is where you fast forward. You fast forward and get through to the other end. And you can see when you're fast forwarding, on my computer anyway, I can fast forward something and then I could see when I'm done, when I don't have the heat tool in my hand anymore, and then I would know that I'm turned the thing off. But you know, when you look at this scrap piece where I punched all the holes, it really is pretty. It really is pretty. And 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 if you lay that on top, look how pretty that looks laying on top of this. I just think, you know, I don't want to throw away any of them holy pages because they're, look at that when you put that on top of something. And you just know there's something amazing you can do with that. And so I'm going to be messing with that. I'm going to be messing with these because I just know that something beautiful is going to come from that. And if you throw it all away in the garbage can, then nothing beautiful will come of it. It'll just rot away in the landfill. You don't want anything rotting away in the landfill. This stuff is beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful. So you can be a look at that. I mean, even if you use just this whole, made a whole new card out of it. You can make, because now this was a greeting card. If I was to make a whole, cover that whole, and with the orange it goes really well. And then if you put them spots in there, put that paper under there and see how that layers up so pretty. Well, I'd need a little bit bigger one. How this yellow looks. I don't like the yellowest one. I do like that orange. So if I had a piece of orange paper that was as big as this, I just glued that on the inside, and then have another piece of paper that I covered up that writing that somebody wrote to somebody. I'd have a beautiful card. Just beautiful. And then you can like you can write words even on the biggest ones, like if it's happy birthday, or if you just write believe, love, share, happy. You could put like words on just the big ones. That would be pretty. Well, that's just my idea. Anyway, let's see, how are we coming along with this drying process? Okay. It's dry. It takes a while to dry. It takes a while to dry. And because I got some of my stuff is kind of thick. My matte medium is kind of thick here. Oh, let me be looking for my, oh, there's my marker. See, on my marker. It's good to always have something that you can multitask while you're drawing, you know, because this hand here isn't doing anything. So I can get this hand to do something. But there's a couple things I still want to show you here. Okay, let's turn that off. Let's turn that off before you guys all leave. Don't you? Half of you is whiffed already. Okay, now let's see how this is looking. It's sticking to my wax paper. And I don't want to keep my wax paper for life under there, so let me just pull that loose a little bit there. Ooh, yeah. See? Ooh, yeah. And I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that. Okay, now, what I'm going to do, let's see. You know, where'd that Sharpay puppy dog go? Oh, look. This is like little lovebirds. Would I want lovebirds in my tree? Aww. Oh, look at all the color on that. Look at the color on that. This just seemed to pop out at me here, so I want to get these birds. So I'm going to fussy cut the birds because I'm going to put them in my tree. Okay, but see, then I got this much of the card left, and look at the colors. Oh yeah, put that back in there. Okay, do not call Hoarders Anonymous on me. Okay, I'll watch some. I don't know what I get hooked on something, and then I watch some hoarder shows, and it's amazing. It's sad, really. It really is sad to watch it. And sometimes I'm watching them shows, and I think, and then the children. Usually, it's elderly. Usually elderly, not only elderly, but then I wonder. Then their children are there ragging on their parents for getting all cluttered and stuff. And I think, well, why didn't you go ahead of time and help them? Why did you not? Why did you wait till stuff was stacked to the ceiling before whoever called the hoarder people? I don't know if they get paid a lot of money to get on a hoarder show or whatever, but that's so embarrassing um, for the hoarder. Just I'm thinking, but it really by watching the shows, I kind of look at my own stuff because I have hoarding tendencies because I don't like throwing things away either. So I'm going to these birds are going to live in this tree. But first, um, I'm going to go around. Let me see if we're dry enough. Yeah, it's dry enough. I can go around. And I'm going around this tree. And I'm going around with my black marker and just kind of highlighting or framing maybe. And now see, this is the green part, so I want to frame around. And I look at my screen and I see glare. Oops, I went in the wrong place there, but that's okay. That's actually okay though, I think, going around. And this separates the tree now from the background. Okay, and we can put a little bit in here and just put a little bit of using the black Sharpie to just kind of you're highlighting a little bit some of the form of this tree. Okay, then back down the trunk of the tree and maybe around these leaves. It's not completely dry, but the top is dry. I'll let this. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oops. I was going to sprinkle some glitter on there, but before it was dry, but I didn't do that, and that's okay. And see there? Now, it looks kind of shaggy, doesn't it? Where do I want to put my birds? I think I want them down there. Maybe because they're purple, I don't know what, but I love these birds. Now, and then I like phrases too. And so I like to have a phrase or some kind of sentiment of some kind, some kind of a quote or something. I'm going to put them right here where the tree meets the trunk. That's where they're going to live. I want them to live right there. And they are beautiful. And now I guess it's kind of hard to almost see what I've done there, but it's beautiful. When this is dry completely, then I will wax it. I use this here, Daddy Van's All Natural Unscented Beeswax. And it says, love your wood. Well, paper's made out of wood. And so this is what I use. And I was turned on to this by Shannon Green. She uses this too. A lot of times when you have a page in your journal that is made like this, you know, like, let me put this here before I turn the page. Like, let's see. This one here, I put glitter on this one. I put glitter on this one, and I put little doggies on this one. But it's already been waxed. Now, if you have like Mod Podge or anything, once you close your book up, it seems, even if it stays closed for a while, it's going to want to stick. It's going to want to stick to the page before. And so this one, I put some birds in this tree, and here it says a friendly greeting just for you. And this one, I love this one. It's going to have to do with something with love. Love and hugs in the autumn leaves or something. I don't know. But what you do now, see, I waxed this once, but I can wax it again. I'm going to, you just take your wax and you just go over the whole thing with the wax. And you just, I use my finger for things. Okay, and so I just put my finger, I just put the wax all over the whole thing with my finger. And this is beeswax, so that's good. And then I take a paper towel, my paper towel, oh, there it is. Take a paper towel, and then you buff that wax. You just buff that wax in. For one thing, it'll make your artwork shine. And when I do something like this, I do it just for fun. I just do it for fun. It's just fun. And it's the journey. It's not the destination. And if you remember that, you know, if you're having fun doing it, then that's what counts. Like this whole journal is just, I got a lot still, pages still to work on, but there's just I got like phrases here. I am at peace, divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people. And that's just one of my positive affirmations. And then I take the backs of the page, and this is a piece off of a calendar that I just glued on there so that I don't have any. And I'll do that on all the backs of the pages. And take time to stop and smell the flowers I put there. And then these are pictures. The flowers are just what I cut out of a coloring book that I colored. So just a part of that. Calendar page. Oh, my song. I love the song My Grandfather's Clock. And I put that there, and it's my grandfather and my grandfather's friends, and there's the clock. And that was fun to do that. Sing music, tunes, notes. Look at that, how pretty. And this was an image out of a card. And this is fun too, to do this way, is just to make a bunch of lines and then just fill them in with color, just shapes. And oh, this butterfly was glued on there, but it didn't stay. I'll have to re-glue him on that page. And just, you know, just, you don't need, when you're putting an art collage, just a collage book, whatever you want to call it, together. Yeah, that would have to go. Just smile. And I drew this little person. Oh, that was in April 30th, 2019. It's good to, and when you're doing a journal too, is to, you don't have to put on every page, but every once in a while, put a date on there. And then when people look at it later on in life, then they'll say, oh, my grandma did that a long time ago, back in the olden days. These has just got some stamps on there. stamps that come off of some kind of a mailing, and then just doodle, just doodle. These are stamps as well. I just put the stamps and doodled around. No rhyme nor reason, just keep doodling. Looks like I started that one and then just turned the page. Oh, there's my granddaughter's address. Somebody asked me yesterday if I would show how to do an owl, which this owl, it's just pieced together. I just started doodling and with an oval and two circles. But I will do that. I'll do something like this one on a video. I will do that because I love my little owl. It's my little bird. This type of bird is so simple to draw too. My dragonfly, my butterfly, my ship in a bottle, my, oh, this was fun. This is just a Zen doodle I did just a couple days ago. I need to show you how I did that too, because I think that is an awesome one. And then I did the snake on the video, and then my tree, and then my next tree. This one, while the matte medium was still wet, I sprinkled. I got this it's a real fine silver glitter. It's real fine, and I just sprinkled that over there before I dried it. And I just like glitter, and so I think I kind of like my bird. I might do some more with him. And then these are tangles. Missed that page. Tangle. This one I had my book upside down, so the whole thing's upside down. But this book is just a whole bunch of just doodles. Oh, that's the one. I think I did that yesterday. And then something, and then just this today. And so, and so just keep going with your book, and nothing has to match. It doesn't have to match. Just keep going, and it's your book, it's your art, it's yours. And so nobody has to like it if they don't want to. If they don't want to like it, they don't have to like it. So I might put that on that page, glue that on there. I might do that. And then figure out, looks like a little head of somebody, and here's his little ears sticking out. You just never know what you're going to get. And so that's just what I wanted to do this morning. Now I'm going to, I need to clear off my desk here. It's in a big fat mess. And, but I didn't get me no coffee yet this morning. So I need to do that. I'm going to read something to you because I like to read to you. And, I've been reading out of my Believe book. I got so many different things to read out of it. I go like from one to the other. And, oh, I need to make, I'm gonna do some Zentangles. I think when I'm done with this, I'm gonna do a Zentangle. Okay, let's see. Let me find something that doesn't look like I've read. Doesn't look like I read, even though I just. Okay, here it says. Okay, believe in doing great work. Believe in doing great work. The key is to trust your heart to move where your unique talents can flourish. This old world will really spin when work becomes a joyous expression of the soul. See there? The key is to trust your heart to move where your unique talents can flourish. This old world will really spin when work becomes a joyous expression of the soul. Al Sakharov wrote that. And believe that. That is true. Like, somebody might look at this and they might say, that's nice, just to make me feel good. But this is a joyous expression of my soul. Soon as I saw those two birds, and I saw the love between those two birds. Even they're just little cartoonish little birds. That is an expression of my soul. You know, for one thing, I love nature. I love nature. So making the sky and making the trees, that's an expression of my soul. It really is because I love nature so much. And that might be why I've made three of them. But I might make another, and I don't know. But I love this, and this is a joyous expression of my soul. This is going to get waxed, but I'm going to wait till it's drier because it's not completely dry, so I'm going to leave it like this until it's real good and dry, and then I'm going to wax it before I close. But instead of, like, see this page, I didn't trim the ends off. I left all the round edges, so my, I did this way. This one I did first, and I trimmed the edges off so it's straight. I i hi pumpkin head mom, my my beautiful. And so I don't I like this better where I left those round edges on there. Okay, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging. And God bless you all. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and I will see you on the next video. God